Welcome to Sitaram International School. We create confident kids. Hello, dears. Myself, Anto Rosita. I'm going to take max class for you. Yeah, I hope in this chapter you like very most, and this is very interesting topic to understand. Okay, so in before starting this session, we just do something. Okay, yeah. Can you guess what's that? Yeah, so now we are going to doing one dance performance. Okay, in before starting this session you just play one music like a folk song and do some dancing moment. Okay, yeah, you just do it just 2 or 3 minutes more. Okay, yeah, let's we start this session. Yes, in this chapter we just discuss about square and square root. Okay, can you guess what is square? Are you hear this word? Yes, I hope you hear and you learn more things about the square. Okay, so what is square? We just know this shape is called a square. Okay, here the four sides are equal, right? Yes, if this one side is 4 centimeter or 4 meter, the another three sides also 4 centimeter or meter. Okay, so see here the four sides are equal in a square. Okay, so area of the square is see this formula side into side, which is equal to side square. Here we just see one new for a square 2 in above, right? Yes, side into side. Here this is if the word or number comes to same means we can write that is square. If here 2, okay, this is one side, this is two sides. Okay, so we can write side 2 times like a square. Okay, so see, find the area of the square with the side of 5 centimeter. Okay, see the solution. Yeah, we know the formula very well. So side is the value of side is 5 centimeter. Area of the square which is equal to side into side, right? So we can write this formula side square. Okay, so side square means we can what is the value of side? That is 5 centimeter. Okay, so 5 into 5 which is equal to 25. We can write this is 5 square, so as usual we can get 25. Okay, so what is square? Any number to multiply itself which is called a square number. Okay, if here I can take 5 into 5, we can get a square number like 5 square. If I take 6 into 6, okay, here any number, this is called itself. Okay, so any number which to multiply itself which is called a square number. So 6 square. Okay, so here see the table. Can you guess what's they given here? Yeah, see some blue color numbers, and some numbers are looks like a black, and some boxes can filled green color. Okay, so can you guess what is the convert here? Yes, see here they can using a multiplication table. Okay, so see here is 1 is 1. Okay, so here 1 twos are 2, 1 threes 3, 1 fours are 4, 1 fives are 5, like this using this model. Okay, so here we can multiply the any number with itself which is called a square number. Okay, so here 1 is 1, 2 twos are 4, 3 threes are 6. See, if I take this number to multiply this number, here these two numbers intersect the one box, right? So this is called a square of the number. Okay, here the 4 and 4, it's they can meet the 16 box. Okay, so as usual, same 5 into 5, that is 25. So 6 6 are 36, 7 7s are 49, 8 8s are 64, 9 9s are 81, 10 10s are 100, 11 11s are 121, and 12 12s are 144. So these numbers are called as square numbers. Okay, so can you guess which are the square number? 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 64, 81, 100, 121, and 144. Okay, so see here, finding a square number is like finding the area of the square. Okay, so see, 4 into 4, which is equal to 16. Okay, so 16 is the square of 4. So now I want to take 3 into 3, which is equal to 9. Okay, so 9 is the square of 3. Okay, now I want to take 6. 6 into 6, which is equal to 36. So 36 is the square of 4. Okay, see, finding a square number is like finding the area of the square. Now I want to express in this term using a square shape. Okay, see here, this is one side, this is one side, this is the another one side, but the values of this square are equal. Okay, so we want to multiply 4 and 4 because the formula of the area of the square is side into side. Okay, so 4 4s are 16 units square. Here we can use one method. Okay, so what's that? If we want to find out the area of the any shape, we should use the square term. Now I want to take a 4 centimeter, and here also 4 centimeter means, so after that we want to multiply 4 into 4. Okay, so 4 4s are 16. So what's that? That is centimeter. Okay, so centimeter. If here we want to find out the area. Okay, so that's why we want to put the square term in the above for a centimeter. Okay. Okay, so using this method we can find out the lots of numbers. Okay, so when you have a square and know its area, you have to work backwards to find the side length. Okay, here you want to take what is the side length? Here they gave the value of area, that is 9 centimeters square. So after that we want to find out the value of the side. Okay, in before sum they gave the value of side, we want to find out the area of the square, but here they gave the value of area, we want to find out the side length. Okay, so very simple to find out this. So which number can multiply twice? We can get 9. So can you guess what's the number? That is 3. Okay, so 3 3s are 9. So now I want to tell one number. You can guess what's the which number can multiply twice. It will be get a number. Okay, yeah, 64. What's that? 8. Yeah, very good. 100, 10. Super. Then 4, 2, 25, 5. Okay. Yeah, 121, 11. Yeah, very nice. Okay, so using these kind of numbers, we can develop the math tricks. Okay. So see, there is a math term for the number that gives us the square. See, the square root, the root 3 centimeter, we will get the area. Okay, so after that, here we want to if we have a value of area, we can get the value of this side. Okay, so see the next one. Yeah, find the perfect square numbers between 30 and 40. Yes, here yeah, you know the value of the square numbers, right? So they are so now we want to find out which number is perfect square between of 30 and 40. Okay, So in first we want to write the square numbers to which one we want to need. Okay, so 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 64, 81 and 100. Okay, so which number can come between of 30 and 40? 1, no. 4, no. 9, no. 16, no. 25, no. 36, yes. Okay, so after that the number is 49. This is more than 40. Okay, so here which number to come between of 30 and 40? That is 36 only. Okay, so this is called a perfect square number. So here I want to take one another number. Yeah, here now I want to take one another number, that is find the perfect square numbers between 70 and 80. Sorry, 80 and 90. Okay, 80 and 90. So can you guess what's that? 80 after, 9 before. Okay, so using these number we want to find out the number. So that is, the number is 81. Okay, yeah, see here, find the perfect square numbers, number between 50 and 60. This is your sum. So you want to do in your notebook. Okay, yeah, see here, see the table column. I could write the square numbers 1 up to 20. Okay, see the 1 square is 1, 2 square 4, 3 square 9, 4 square 16, 5 square 25, 6 square 36, 7 square 49, 8 square 64, 9 square 81, 10 square 100, 11 square 121, 12 square 144, 13th square 169, 14th square 196, 15 square 225, 16 square 256, 17 square 289, 18 square 324, 19 square 361, 20 square 400. Okay, so yes, yeah, in before we just discussed about perfect square. Okay, so how we can find out the perfect square means using this trick we can get one idea. Okay, so see, perfect square numbers contain their units place digit. Yeah, what is this units place? So what yeah, in fraction we just learned what is unit. So when we call the fraction as unit, when the numerators are like a 1, then only it will be called as a unit fraction, right? So here in a perfect square we can see the units place like a ones digit. Okay, so in the so perfect square numbers contain their units place digit 1, 4, 5, 6, 9 and even numbers of 0. Okay, so therefore, yeah, now I want to take one example. Therefore 1057 is a perfect square or not? Can you guess? See, in first step we want to check the units place. Okay, so that is 7, but there is no 7 because, okay, so because this is not a perfect square. Okay, so since perfect square numbers contain their units place digit 0, 1, 4, 5, 6, 9 and even number of 0. Okay, so see, can we see whether the following numbers are perfect square and how do we know? Okay, so see, yeah, in first we want to check the units place like a 1 check in before slide 1, 4, 5, 6, 9. Okay, see 1, 4, 6, sorry, 5, 6, 9, sometimes 0. Okay, so check the units place in the first number 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. There is no 3. Okay, so this is not a perfect square. See, second one here is 8. So this is also not a perfect square. In these number, all numbers comes to 2 only. Okay, so this is not a perfect square. So see here, 1069. Here is the 9. But yeah, just wait. Yeah, here is 1. Okay, so here is 1. But after that, we can't conclude this is called a perfect square. For the units place only. Okay, this is the step 1. We want to check the units place like 1 4 whether it is 1 4 5 6 9 and 0 whatever. Okay, so in first you want to check it first. After that we want to do something, then only we want to find out this is perfect square or not. Okay, yeah, what will be the ones digit the square of the following number? Yes, see, here is the 4, right? Here is the 7, and here is the 9, here is 0, here 2. Okay. Yes. Yeah, see here is the 0 terms. How we can using the zeros term for a square root. Okay, yeah, we know very well 1 square is 1 up to 10. Okay, but after that this is one best easy trick to find out the square values using a 0 terms. Okay, in first one I will take 10 square. 10 square means we just tell 100 in directly. Okay, after that 20. Now I want to take a 20 into 20. Okay, so this is 20 square, right? So 20 square means we can write the 20 in 2 times. Okay, so that's why I would write here. So after that we just multiplied. I already told that when the zeros terms comes to the ones, tens, 100 place means we just we don't bother about that zeros. Okay, so then we want to multiply the non-zeros terms. Here 2 2s are 4. So after that we just put the zeros. How many zeros are there in directly way? So 400. Okay, like this same we want to apply in 30. Okay, so 30 square means 30 into 30. So first of all we want to multiply the non-zeros term. So 3 3s are 9. Okay, so then 2 zeros, right? Yes. Yeah. After that the 100 square means this is also same. 100 into 100. So non-zeros term 1. So how many zeros? There are 4 zeros. So this is called zeros terms for square, using square. Okay, so then 200 square, that is 40,000. Then 700 square, that is 4,90,000, right? Yeah. So then a sum of consecutive natural number. See here the numbers can have some specialities. Okay, so in first of all I would take 3 square. So what is 3 square? 3 3s are 9. So okay, after that we just took how we can get the 9 using addition. If we add 4 and 5, we can get the 9. Okay, so 4 plus 5 which is equal to 9, and the 3 square is 9. Okay, yes. See the next one, 5 square, that is 25. Then we can add the if I take one number, after that I want to take the after number for the taken took number. Okay, so here I just took 12. So I should take a 13 for the after number of the took number. Okay, so 12 plus 13 we can get 25. So similarly 7 square, that is 49. 24 plus 25, so we can get a 49. So we can express the square of any number as the sum of 2 consecutive positive integers. Okay, so try this to find pattern. Third number is related to first and second number. How? Fourth number is related to third number. How? Okay, so this is the pattern. you should find out the pattern. Okay, so this is called Pythagorean triplets. Okay, so in first I would take 3 square plus 4 square, which is equal to 3 square means 9, 4 square means 16. These two numbers will be connected into plus, I mean addition, so which is called 25. So here we can express 5 square. Okay, so 3, 4, 5 are known as Pythagorean triplets. Okay, yeah, if you can find out the another example of Pythagorean triplets, yeah, you can do it, and you should find out at least one. Okay, you can find out any one Pythagorean triplets. Okay, yeah, then Pythagorean triplets, this is called general form of Pythagorean triplets, like a 2m, m square minus 1, then m square plus 1. Okay, yes, see, find a Pythagorean triplets in which one number is 12. In first I want to take the formulas, I mean the general form, 2m, m square minus 1, then m square plus 1. Okay, yes, see, m square minus 1, here we should take, which is equal to 12. Okay, so m square means which is equal to 12, the minus 1 will be goes to another opposite side, means it will be come to the opposite direction, opposite sign. Okay, so 12 plus 1, which is equal to 13. Okay, so m is not an integer. Okay, yes, so then m square plus 1, which is equal to 12. So after that, if we substitute the values, and to simplify, we can get 12 minus 1, 11, then 2m, which is equal to 12. So m equal to 12 divided by 2, because the 2 and m, both of them connected into multiplication. Okay, so if the multiplication term comes to the opposite side, means definitely it will become in a division term. Okay, so m is m, which is equal to 6. Okay, so m square, which is equal to 36. Okay, so after that we just using the m square value in the the triplets, the Pythagorean triplets. Okay, so m square minus 1, so 36 minus 1, that is equal to 35. Then m square plus 1, so 36 plus 1, that is 17. So the required triplets are 12, 35 and 37. So next we just move square root. Yeah, this is very important function to find out the square root value. Yeah, we can use this symbol for to find out the division. Okay, so how the square root sign is used? See, if the value is 25, the root of 25, so we can get the square root value in easy way. Okay, so which number can multiply twice, it will be comes to the answer. Okay, here is a 25, so here 5 5s are 25, so we can use twice. Okay, see, 5 5s are 25, right? So here, if the number comes to twice, means we can use only one time. After that, in the square root will be cancelled. Okay, we just taken the number from the root. Okay, so we just use the number in once. After that, we just take away the root symbol. Okay, yeah, use the square root sign for yourself. Find the square root of 36. Yeah, you know very well. So which number to multiply twice, it will become 36. Yeah, 6. Okay, so now I want to take a 49. Can you guess which number comes to the answer? If I take a square root for a 49, yeah, we can tell the answer in directly for a 7. 64 means that is 8. Okay, Yes. See, this is the answer. Okay. Yeah, square numbers and roots. Yeah, 49, root of 49, the answer is 7. Yeah, super. Then if we can spot a square number in our tables knowledge. Okay, yeah. See, next we just move factorization. Okay, first of all we can see prime factorization of a number. Okay, so here if I take a 6 means we can multiply 2 and 3, we can get a 6. 8 means 2 into 2 into 2. Okay, so after that 12 means 2 into 2 into 3. Okay, in a prime factorization of its square number, we can elaborate. Okay, see, here we can use one tricks. Okay, so that is 6 are 36, right? So we just write the numbers in twice. Okay, so 6 means 2 into 3. So 36 means 2 into 2 and 3 into 3. Okay, so we can write twice a number. Okay, so after that 864. So here 3 2's. Okay, so we can write. So in this 2 is 2. In this 2 is 2. And the final 2 is 2 at twice times. Okay, see, there are 6. Next 12 means this 12, this 2 times, this 2, this 2 times, this 3, this 3 times. Okay, so we just elaborate this number. So finding square root through prime factorization. See, here we want to take one number. Prime factorization means we using this type of division. 324. So here we should take we should check the ones digit is comes to even or odd. Okay, so this is even, right? So we can use a 2. So 1 2 is 2, the remaining is 1. We just using a division. So after that this is 12. So 6 2's are 12. So then 2 2's are 4. Then again this is the ones digit is even. So we want to take a 2. 8 2's are 16. Then 1 2 is 2. Then 3. 2 3's are 6. Then remaining is 2. 7 3's are 21. Okay, so if we want to find out the three table to division means we just add 8 plus 1. Not for this number only, we can use all the terms. If we add these two numbers, that is 9. If the number comes to the multiples of 3 means this is definitely divided by 3. Okay, so see here the 9. So we can multiply this number using a 3. Okay, so then 3 again. So check it here. 2 plus 7, that is 9. So we can divide the number 3, right? Yes. So then 9 3's are 27. Again 3 3's are 9. Again 3 1 3 is 3. Okay, so here 2 3 and 3. So the number is 2 into 2 into 2. 3 into 3 into 3. Okay, yes. Yeah, one more I will explain again using this number. In first I would take a 256, right? Yeah, check the number in ones digit, that is 6. Okay, so we can use a 2. So 1 2 is 2, 2 2's are 4, the remaining is 1. So 8 2's are 16. Then again 2 means 1 is not comes to the 2 table. Then I will take a 12. Then 6 2's are 12. Then 4 2's are 8. Then again I will take 2 because the ones digit is even number. So 3 2's are 6. Then 2 2's are 4. Okay. Then again I will take a 2 because this is even number for the ones digit. Then 1 2 is 2. The remaining is 1. So 6 2's are 12. Then 2 8 2's are 16. Then 2 4. Then 2 2. Again I will take 2 means 1. Okay. So the answer is How many 2s? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. Okay, yeah, in this 6400 you should do it in your notebook. Yeah, see the square terms. Yeah, all square numbers end with 0, 1, 4, 5, 6, 9 at units place. Square numbers can only have even numbers of zeros at the end. Square root is the inverse operation of the square. Okay, see, there are two integral square root of a perfect square number. Positive square root of a number is denoted by the symbol of root. Okay, so for example, 3 square means 9. So it gives square 9 means it will become, the answer is 3. Yes, I hope in this session is very enjoyable session. Yeah, I hope you can understand very well. Otherwise, if you have any doubt, please ask me, dears. Thank you. Bye-bye.